Okay. I mean to ask you that, are you a beginner?
In terms of English,
Yes, yes.
yeah, you can say. I'm not. Yeah, even.
You know why I asked you? I asked you, suppose I am talking to any beginner. So I won't talk on any topics and all that. I never do this. If somebody is a beginner, he is or she is not comfortable, then I'll be having like normal kind of conversation.
I'm comfortable with any topic. So I want at last you give me feedback which level I am so that I can work on myself.
Okay. So do you have anything to speak on, like किसी चीज पे आप बात करना चाहते हो तो बता दो.
No, ma'am.
आप कंफर्टेबल, आप जिसमें कंफर्टेबल हो ना वही शुरू करते हैं, राइट?
Okay. So these days we all are talking about English, how we can improve it, how we can improve our grammar and all. So okay.
Yes. So, yeah. So hello Priyanka, good afternoon.
Oh, hello, ma'am. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing good, fit and fine. And tell me about yourself.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's my privilege to connect with you. So I am Priyanka. Basically, I am from Mirzapur, and after marriage, I shifted in Hyderabad. I have been here for last 5 years, and right now, in terms of my education, I have done MBA. Right now, I'm a mother of a baby boy. Recently, I started YouTube channel Nourish Your English, where I upload English-related videos. And about my hobbies, I love playing badminton, spending time with my family, and as I'm passionate about this language, so I love to know whatever I can. So I love to know about this language. So that's a little bit about me. So can I
Yeah,
know, ma'am?
yes, yes. Great introduction of yours. Okay. So if I'm Alkan, connecting you from the capital of UP, Lucknow. If I talk about my academics, I'm a postgraduate and long back, I don't remember a year too. And about my hobbies, I love to read and I listen to music when I feel stressed out. And nowadays, I love to like connect with different people because I'm a very social person. So that's the reason every day I'm interacting with different people. So this, you all have become like a family to me. So I don't need to go anywhere outside. I feel that I'm so much satisfied to speak to all my learners over here. So yeah, that's about me.
Wow, nice, ma'am. It's fantastic. So, ma'am, do you take any classes?
Oh, I don't have time only because I'm occupied with my work all the
Okay.
time, like with my yogas and exercises. I'm reading the newspapers, and after that, making breakfast, then lunch, cleaning the house, dusting, and all that. Then in the evening, again, I take 1 hour to upload my video. Again, morning walk and dinners and all that. So I'm quite busy. I don't have time to take classes. Yeah, but let me become myself like fluent, and when I feel I'm able to take classes, then sometimes I will think about that, but not yet because
Okay.
still I'm learning and I want to develop my fluency. That's about me.
Okay. Ma'am, how long have you been on this journey, English journey?
Yeah, it's been a year. In February 27th, I had started. That was my first day when I started a conversation with Mansi Prajapati. She's a trainer. So that was the first day when I spoke to her, and it went really very bad. That session of mine. So I still remember such a horrible that video had went. So I told her, don't put this video on any of your channels because I know I've done very bad. But with the fluency, sorry, with the consistency in my work. So now I feel like I'm comfortable and like quite confident to speak to anyone. Though I'm still learning a lot. I want to learn. Like my fluency and even vocabulary. Sometimes what happens, I try to use any good word. Though I know many many words. But when it comes like time to use them in the conversation, so yeah, often I forget. But even I'm trying to work on that so that I may call myself like I'm an advanced speaker. So it
Wow,
will
ma'am.
take, yeah, it will take few more months. Yes.
So, ma'am, do you have any teaching experience or any experience in this field in terms of English? As I
No,
can
no.
see, you speak very well, or you have kind of involvement. How did you learn this language?
Priyanka, no any involvement of mine, only the Skype. I'm practicing over here, and there's YouTube and Skype, everything, these things have helped me, yeah. And 1 year is a quite enough time, I think, for anybody to gain confidence, actually, Yeah. So consistency is quite required in this field, If you are not practicing daily, you're losing something each day. So, yeah. So this
Yeah.
is very much needed, yeah. So what are the strategies that you follow to learn this language?
Okay, so I am lucky enough to have kind of environment. I think I can say I'm surrounded by this language. Right now, I'm in Hyderabad, so here people speak English. So
Okay.
here native language is Telugu. So whenever we interact any new people, so first we talk in English. Then we talk in Hindi or any other language, but first we start with English. So that is good for improve our confidence level. Even that's the reason I'm here. So sometimes I make a mistake, and sometimes I get stuck in terms of speaking and all. Even whenever I visit to the doctor, so I
Yeah.
try to speak English, and that time I have option. I can speak Hindi and English too, but I try just boost my confidence. I try to speak in English. Even recently, I visited to the doctor, and I was supposed to speak in English. And whatever I had a problem, I explained everything in English. And after that, I was feeling such a different kind of confidence. Actually, ma'am,
Yeah.
I am from Mirzapur, and there was no any environment there. So, but when I shifted here and when I met people, so I really influenced to them. And sometimes I really felt guilt inside when I was not able to speak to them. So, and then I started working on them. So I am happy with them. I get time here to speak with them, and I can get confidence. And apart from that, how I am improving this language. So these days I started talking to the people. I love to watch conversational videos that really help me to improve my vocab, my sentence structure, and all. Apart from that, these days I love reading, and even I love to talk to my baby in English. So these all things that I really love it.
So what kind of a book you are reading? Like which one you prefer to read? Like novels or any magazine or English content, any English content? What you are fond of reading?
Okay, so these days I love reading stories book. That is really helpful. Sometimes it's look very easy, right? But whenever we read any story and when we try to speak, then we know where we stuck. Sometimes we stuck in terms of vocab or sentence structure and all. Apart
Yeah.
from that, I'm reading Atomic Habit, The Power of Subconscious Mind that I already read, and that really helped me a lot.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Okay. So you in the habit of reading newspaper daily?
No, ma'am, I don't read newspaper. Even I don't get time, and I think I'm not into it, so I don't read.
I think you have a small kid, no?
Yeah, yeah, my kid is 4 years old.
He may be going to school.
Yeah, yeah, now he's in LKG. So he started going to school, and since he started going to school, now I can get time for myself so that I can work myself. Now I'm taking a video course because he is sleeping right now. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought I should take this opportunity, and when I saw your message, I just woke up and take a call. I was sleeping with him, but when I saw this message, I just came and take this call.
You tell that you spoke to a doctor in English when you went to see a doctor. Today
Yeah,
even I need to go to a doctor in the evening and planning to consult with him in English. You know, once or twice I have tried in this 1 year when I'm practicing here. It's 1 year for me. And in real, I have spoken only to two persons because I didn't get a chance to speak. And today I'm going to an eye surgeon to talk to me about my eyes because some swelling I'm having in my eyes and a little bit of haziness. So for that, I have to go to see a doctor, eye specialist in the evening. So I'm planning to talk to him in English. Because see, when we are talking to anybody, so it will give a lot of confidence for us, to speak. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. We
yeah,
need a confidence there. And I went there with my husband. Then I told to my husband that I will speak in English. Then he said, why do you need to speak English? You can speak Hindi so that you can explain your thing more better way. Then somewhere I got stuck. Then I asked him before, now tell me how to say in English. Then he explained me everything. Then when I went inside, then I asked him everything in English.
So do you need to go to sometimes to your son's school
Yeah, yeah,
anytime?
yeah.
Okay.
Times sometimes every day I go to pick him and drop him in his school, and I have to attend parents teacher meeting and all. And there, ma'am speak only English. Ma'am know Telugu and Hindi too, but she start with English, and in his class there is an environment in English. So ma'am speak in English.
So whenever you go to school, you talk to teachers in English only.
Yeah, but she knows English, Hindi, and Telugu. So sometimes she knows if I'm more comfortable with Hindi, then she switch yourself in Hindi too.
So
Yeah,
like, what do you think? Like, if I talk about myself and you, like everybody, on this platform, what one should do, like to have a good fluency of ours? Is there anything what we can discuss right now? Even I'll tell you something about it. How can we have a good fluency of ours?
okay, you want to say how to know that you have a good fluency?
How to develop, how to improve. How to
Your
improve fluency, yeah.
okay, I think your voice is stuck in the middle. I didn't understand the question, so can you please repeat that?
See, I'm asking how can we improve on our fluency? How can we work on our fluency so that
Okay,
we may become a fluent speaker?
think
Yeah,
practice is very important that I personally realize whenever we meet new people, whenever we take any video call. So that is very important. That really help in terms of pronunciation, how we speak, our eye contact, our hand gesture. That really help us to meet any new people and to improve our confidence. Sometimes we know grammar, we know vocab, we know everything, but we hold ourselves back in terms of judgment or what other people think about us. So these
right,
are kind of problem. That is the problem that is not that is stop ourselves to get kind of fluency. When it happened several times, and whenever it happened with me also, whenever I still remember a month ago, I went to the party and where I met my husband's colleagues. And earlier I thought I would speak English with them, but when they started speaking English, I got nervous and I started speaking Hindi with them. And
oh,
they also spoke Hindi with them. So we had such a nice conversation, but somewhere I felt guilt inside that I hold myself back and I couldn't speak English with them. So it happened in the beginning, and I think everyone faced this kind of problem.
with time, it will be all right. A little bit of patience is required in this. Like patience in the sense we should be like consistent with our work. So if we are not working, see right now before you in the morning, I spoken to one guy. So what he told me, okay, man, I'm working here for 1.5 years, almost 2 years is going to happen. But still, I'm not having my like confidence. I'm not that confident to speak to anybody. When I asked him, "Are you consistent with your work?" He told me, "No, man. Sometimes I take gap of like 2 months or 3 months." So I told him, "How will this happen? It won't happen if you are leaving, this work of yours. And a
Yeah,
long gap, definitely, if we have a long gap, definitely we are going to lose our fluency. So for fluency, like one must be consistent with the this language. And
yeah,
yeah, to have a good fluency of heart, I think one must know a little bit of grammar also. Because if we are making grammatical mistakes over there, so okay, and the some people are judging us. They may think though we are having a good fluency, we are making so many mistakes. So that I think nobody will appreciate. If
yeah,
we have good fluency, but we are making mistakes. So, we have to remove those fillers and pauses of ours. And initially, if I tell you, when I started my journey, I used to use many fillers and pauses, quite a lot of fillers and pauses, but I automatically went away, because I know that from last year to up to now, I'm developing my fluency, and that's the reason when I'm able to speak in a flow, and automatically those fillers and pauses will be removed. You won't be like unconsciously everything will be removed. So I mean to say the good fluency matters when we are not making mistakes, when we are consistent with our work and using good grammar also, and not using those fillers and pauses. So And after some time, definitely, like everybody who's trying to have a good fluency, definitely they will have, right?
Yeah. And ma'am, do you know sometimes it happen we speak very well with our junior, right? But if we need to talk to a senior or person who is in a good level, that time we get stuck. And because that time we have a fear of judgment, we have fear of making a mistake or that person judge me. It
As you
happens.
mentioned right now, as you mentioned right now that you had been to like somewhere in the party, so you are not able to speak to your husband's colleagues, because they were speaking quite well. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, definitely when we speak to those persons who are like on the advanced level, they speak so well. So somewhere or the other, we feel underconfident, to speak to them. My bhabhi, she speaks very good English, and she has studied from one of the best school from Dehradun, and I don't remember the name of that school. So she's very fluent in English. Whenever she'll give me a call, I'll give her a call. I try to speak to her in English because her English is quite good. So, but I know she speaks very well. But when I speak to her, I'm not underconfident, though I'm making mistakes. But when we go outside, when we see some real person in life, and when we see them speaking so well, that time we feel like we are underconfident, we are feeling some nervousness. Then automatically we start speaking in Hindi.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, it happens. But that fear of our, we have to. So it's okay if you are talking, like if you are practicing with the, I mean to say the real person over there. So it's though we are making mistakes, keep going on. Sometimes or the other, we will develop our fluency, and we will come. You see, when we try to come out of our comfort zone, definitely we have some difficulties facing the people in real you know. But every time if we are, we are lying under the shell, it won't work us. We have to come out of the shell of ours. Yes. Though we make mistakes, no, not to be hesitant, not to feel nervous. I feel sometimes, why not to speak to like so advanced speaker? If we will talk to some advanced speaker, definitely some time in the future, in few months, I think we will be able to talk to them very fearlessly and confidently. But once we have to come out of our shell, so that's the main problem.
Yeah, ma'am, you are right. It's really important for everyone, and we all are facing this kind of problem. And this kind of problem happened when we speak in a public, when we go to the stage and we have to say something. So this kind of problem also happened there, right?
Yes, yes, definitely it happens. Sometimes or the other it happens. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, can I ask you what inspired you to speak English? Even because in this age, I have seen people, most of the women not working on themselves, right? Right now, you are working on yourself. You are improving your English. So, why are you doing this? What inspired you?
So I think this is the 100% who's asking me the question, the same question. Many people ask me this.
Ah,
When they look at me, they see that she's a grown-up lady and why she's like learning over here. But the reason is that Priyanka, it was my childhood dream, I would say. It was my childhood dream that one day, as my teachers are speaking in the same manner, I would see myself in future. So I would, in my mind, I would visualize, that maybe I'll be speaking the same manner as my teacher right in front of me. She's talking to all children, maybe I'll be. So, but this never happened. It happened only for some years. When I was in Mumbai, I was in a convent school. So that time I could speak very well. But after we came to, my father transferred to Gorakhpur, and such a contrast between both the cities like Mumbai and Gorakhpur. And once we came to Gorakhpur, my father got me admitted to one very good school. That was an English medium school. But yet it was an English medium school, but the atmosphere over there was in Hindi, totally Hindi. Only in the class teacher would come and speak to us in English, and once out of the class, everybody like teachers and students, we started in Hindi. So the atmosphere which I wanted to have my good English, so that's the reason after a long gap when I got here. So then I started, I thought, oh, in this age, I'll be able to fulfill my dreams of my childhood. So this is the reason why I'm here. So
uh,
that, yeah, because, in my time, there was no such, technology and
yeah,
nothing we had, this media and nothing we had,
yeah,
except not even TV, not even TV. So from where I could learn. So
uh,
this is, and I'm enjoying my journey. Though it's my in my late years, but still I'm enjoying this journey because speaking to different people makes me so energetic and full of confidence. So, yeah.
Ma'am, yeah, ma'am, we have such a nice call. I think someone has came, so we have to go. So,
Yes, yes, of course you can. We already
yeah,
had a, yeah, yes, yes.
thank you
Okay.
so much. Thank you so
Yes,
much, ma'am.
Priyanka, it was nice talking to you, really. Okay.